Yes. So as you as you guys know, New York is known for its buildings, and New York is known for its famous architecture, and it's often referred to as the concrete jungles, and it is also called the Big Apple, and it is also called the Empire State. So, so the idea of this whole thing is to give you guys like some insights if you ever get to go to New York, just what kind of places and what kind of spots you guys can visit and check out. And you cannot possibly leave New York without actually checking them out. So let's move on to the next slide, like the next picture. Jenny, can you please
Yes, we
do
can.
that?
I guess we do.
Uh, yes, we kind of have no choice, don't we?
We can't have choice.
Okay, so so that's why I called it like perfect couple of days in New York City. And let's move on to the next one already.
Yeah, we are.
It's just like a very beautiful picture of Central
Oh my
Park.
goodness. Yeah, it
So
is.
yeah, to me, New York, it's yeah one of the most amazing cities, and as you can see, it has everything that I'm looking for. So it has the nature, and it has the buildings, and it has the people, and it has the landscape, and like the atmosphere and everything. All right, so let's begin our sort of virtual trip. So next slide, please.
Okay.
Okay, so as you know, most of international flights, especially in the United States of America, they all land in New York City, and the most famous, probably international airport is JFK. Is JFK. So if you ever get to go to New York, you will probably land in JFK because New York City has three airports, and JFK is mostly for international ones. And as for Newark and LaGuardia, it's mostly for like internal flights and stuff. So you will be in JFK. There are direct flights from Moscow to New York, by the way, but not anymore because of the stupid pandemic. But JFK is probably the first place that you get to go and that you start your trip with. So let's move on to the next one. It's not a presentation, but it's like just like a PDF file. And
Okay.
yeah, so that was like the main thing about New York City for me. Like when I first traveled to New York with Jenny, she was like, "No, we are not taking a train, Alex. We're actually taking a yellow cab because you have to have this experience, especially when you are in New York." So yellow cab, it's like you know, it's like one of the most recognizable things about New York City, and the cab fare it's kind of expensive. So it's like $50 to get you from JFK to Manhattan, and then if you have
70.
another,
70.
no, it was 50.
Really?
It's $50, and then you have to pay extra if you have like an additional stop on Manhattan. So when you cross Manhattan, you have to start to pay extra money. So that's how it works. But the flat fare, because JFK is located in Queens, it's like one of the five boroughs of New York. So from Queens to Manhattan, it's like $50, and the next stop for you would be like for another like 15 or $20, depending on where your hotel is located. All right, so yellow cab to feel the spirit of New York. So, and when we move on, I was thinking that we need to check into a hotel, for example. I chose Hotel Pennsylvania because there used to be a program, like an educational program that is called Business for Russia. And those participants who were chosen, who were selected to participate, they used to live in this hotel. It's called Hotel Pennsylvania, and it's located right in the center of Manhattan, not very far from Madison Square Garden. And the rooms can be inexpensive. So it's just another tip for you guys in case if you ever wonder what hotel you should check out. So let's move on. What can happen after you check into your hotel? Of course, even though you will be traveling for a lot of hours, this isn't why you come here to New York just to sleep. You just need to start exploring the city. And you can see that in this particular picture, you have the Statue of Liberty, and you have the highest building in the Western Hemisphere that is now built on the World Trade Center. So it's like the same spot, and it's called One World Observatory now, and the building itself is called the Freedom Tower.
And here,
So,
Alex, sorry for interruption.
Yeah.
I have to I have to interrupt you here, yeah, because we are running out of the time. I mean, at the library where I'm transmitting from, yeah, and I have to ask you to join us next time too. We will start with
I won't
you.
be able to join you next time. I'm sorry, and I don't think that I
Maybe
will be
Wednesday.
available
Maybe Wednesday.
in
Not
January
in
only.
January only. Okay, so in January only.
Yeah.
Yeah, in January only. Then thank you very much, because I really,
You're
yeah,
welcome.
because all this place, that's true story what he's talking about, and these wonderful pictures, yeah. But I'm very sorry, yeah, we have to finish right now, yeah, because I'm running out of this building. What I wanted to tell you that next time we will meet the same time, 6 p.m. Thursday. We will be talking about Christmas, and I will put the task into the chat. I really want to ask to play a little bit, to explain a little bit of words, to think and to feel this Christmas, idea. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas, just to feel New Year, all that stuff, everything connected with Christmas. Okay. So if you have any questions, please ask them. We have 1 minute for questions. Do you have anybody questions? Okay.
Did you see
I
Times
want
Square? Okay.
I want to correct myself about the words resilience, yeah, and I said that it resist, the verb is resist, but I was wrong. The verb is resile.
Resile.
And it means kind of flexibility. No, be flexible, yeah.
Oh, that's very interesting addition. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But resistance is resist, to resist. Resistance, the verb to resist. Resilient is something different. Resilience is kind of be more or less flexible about something.
Okay, that's very good contribution. Thank you very much. Okay, and I'm very sorry again that I'm running out and plugging you out. Okay, thank you, Alex. Thank you, everybody, for coming.